Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. UCONN will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Golden Gophers offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. It's a draw. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Robinson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. UCONN is now threatening in the red zone. On second down, looking again to throw. Makes his connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hansen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCONN! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the tailback. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and UCONN has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He's going to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He wants to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. UConn going back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Caught close to the marker, it's Hansen. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. He wants to throw it again. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. From the gun. Got a man, it's Hansen.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack, once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Catch in the middle, it's Sheffield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to move it through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up the sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. They'll immediately call timeout. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hansen. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Coming after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. got to believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The UConn offense goes back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Works the middle of the field. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Dropping back, it's Fagnano. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. UConn will have to punt it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David.
And the pass is intercepted. Touchdown, UConn. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 34 to UCF. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to pass. It's Brosmer. A strike downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
UConn going back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Bell. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. It is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score UCONN 17, Minnesota 0.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. Working that left side now. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. He'll just keep slinging it. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The UConn offense goes back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Really good run there on 3rd down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. Feeling some heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. He's right on target. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to go up top on first down. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. They'll throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Taylor. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds a man in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down.
The pass attempt falls incomplete.
It's still third and goal.
It's now third down.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the look. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right